This morning, my wife and I laced up my worn boots for the last time on this Camino. There was something different in the air, a quiet intensity, a hush of anticipation. The sky was soft and gray, as if even the weather understood the weight of this final stretch. We left O Pedrouzo before the town fully awoke, walking into the familiar rhythm of the forest trail. The eucalyptus trees swayed gently, the earthy scent grounding me. Our bodies, tired from days of walking, moved almost automatically now, but our hearts were wide awake. The mural is part of the Las Estrellas del Camino, the Stars of the Camino series, an initiative celebrating local people along the Camino Francés, portraying them as stars who light the way for pilgrims. It beautifully blends art, memory, and pilgrimage, turning the Camino itself into an open-air gallery of humanity and gratitude. Monte do Gozo, or Mount of Joy, held a special significance for pilgrims. It was from this hill that they could catch their first glimpse of the spires of the Cathedral of Santiago de Compostela, signaling the end of their long journey. For many, this moment was one of overwhelming emotion, filled with tears of joy and gratitude. Santiago de Compostela, the capital of Galicia in northwestern Spain, is the final destination for thousands of pilgrims walking the Camino de Santiago each year. With its cobbled streets, Baroque facades, and ancient atmosphere, the city feels like a sacred haven, a place where the physical journey ends and the spiritual journey deepens. But Santiago is more than just a holy destination. It is a living, breathing city, vibrant with culture, history, and life. From a joyful bagpipes echoing in the plazas to the smell of pulpo a la gallega, Galician-style octopus, drifting from stone-walled taverns, Santiago welcomes pilgrims not only with sacred peace, but also with celebration. The final section of the Camino, walking through the streets of Santiago de Compostela. With every step, anticipation grows. The cobbled lanes, old stone buildings, and distant sound of bells guide the way. There was a heavy shower just before we reached the cathedral, as if the sky itself wanted to cleanse us before our arrival. Wet cobblestones shimmered beneath our feet, and with rain on our jackets and hope in our hearts, we took those final steps toward the cathedral and toward the journey's end. Around a final corner, the grand towers of the cathedral rise into view.
Allí dentro.
At its heart stands the magnificent Cathedral de Santiago, believed to house the remains of Saint James the Apostle, one of Jesus' original disciples. For centuries, this cathedral has drawn seekers, believers, and wanderers from all over the world. Here, emotions run high. Pilgrims arrive at the Piazza do Obradoiro, some in tears, some smiling, some silent, standing before the cathedral they've dreamed of for days or even years. The city understands this moment. It holds space for both quiet reflection and loud rejoicing. We went to the pilgrim's office to receive our Compostela, the official certificate of completion. It was a meaningful moment, a tangible symbol of every step we had taken along the Camino. The Cathedral de Santiago de Compostela is one of the most revered pilgrimage destinations in the world and the spiritual heart of the Camino de Santiago. Located in the historic center of Santiago de Compostela, this majestic cathedral is believed to be the burial site of Saint James the Apostle, one of Jesus' 12 disciples and the patron saint of Spain. The cathedral's architecture is a stunning blend of Romanesque, Gothic, and Baroque styles, reflecting the centuries it took to complete. Its iconic western facade, known as the Facciata del Obradoiro, rises above the Grand Piazza do Obradoiro, where pilgrims gather in joy, awe, and often tears after completing their journey. As we finally step onto the plaza before the Cathedral de Santiago de Compostela, a wave of emotion rises. After hundreds of kilometers walked, step by step, day after day, people stand in awe, laughing, crying, hugging, or simply gazing in silence. It's a moment of triumph, reflection, and deep, unspeakable joy. We have arrived, not just at a destination, but at the fulfillment of a journey that transformed us. But the cathedral is more than a monument of faith. It is a place where exhaustion turns to elation, where personal struggles find peace, and where thousands of stories converge at one sacred destination. To arrive in Santiago is not just to reach the end of the road. It is to arrive at the beginning of something deeper.